I know that's great advice for sure. And so, since we're also talking passion economy, and which has really accelerated this year as people, find themselves jobless and are thinking about, how can I make money off my core passions? Any advice for someone in that situation for how they can launch out that way, and how is Hello Seven a core passion for you, Rachel?
Well, one of the first things that I recommend that people do is really take stock of their own skills, experience, natural talents. And one of the easiest ways to do that is with an assessment. So, like, you could do strengths finders, there's DISC, there's Colby, there's all these different personality assessments that you can take, and like skills assessments where you can really get a good sense of what are my natural talents and skills. What are the things that I've been drawn to even when I was a child? And I think those can often start to point you in the right direction. And then I would also take stock of your work experience, like the kinds of work that you enjoyed the most, or looking at your current job and saying, what parts of this job do I love and what part don't I love? Like for me, when I was running my law practice, I loved being the CEO. I loved marketing. I loved selling. I loved all of those pieces. I did not enjoy doing the legal work. It'd be like the last thing on my list.
Right.
And so, it helped me to see like, oh, I really like being out there. I like teaching. I like talking to people. I like managing people. I don't like kind of sitting behind my computer doing a lot of detail oriented work over long periods of time. That I did not enjoy. I love strategizing with a group and that kind of thing. And so that's what made me realize, okay, so if I can put myself in a position where I'm doing what I love 80% of the time or more, then, I'm really going to enjoy it. It's not going to be hard to be consistent. Sometimes we think, oh, I lack discipline. No, you don't. You're just doing work you really don't want to be doing. If you were doing work you were excited about, you wouldn't lack discipline. You would show up enthusiastic every day,
Right.
So I think all of those things can start to point you towards a passion. And at some point, we do need to stop overanalyzing and just try something. Right? Like if I would have never ran a law practice, I would have had no idea how much I enjoyed being a business owner and how much I enjoyed business in general. I would have never known that. I didn't go to business school. I didn't study business law when I was in school. Like this was the only way to find that out. So it's good to start with something.
Yes.
And you can always pivot and change course later. And I really have now in my business, our core offer is the club, which is a membership for women entrepreneurs. And we teach them how to build and scale a business, and coaching and teaching and events. And I absolutely love it. And it's a community. Like a big part of it is facilitating this community of professional women. And that is so enjoyable. I love everything about it. Everything that we do in the club is like totally aligned with my strengths and what I really enjoy doing. And it's a mission, right? Like my goal is to help more women, especially women of color, build 7-figure businesses, because the stats are abysmal about that. Like less than 2% of women entrepreneurs ever get to 7 figures. And I want to change that. And so this allows me to do that. So it's connected to a mission that I care about, and it's doing work that I enjoy. So it's not hard to show up.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.